Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Kensthetic with the Kensthetics, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. In today's video, I want to show you guys how you can achieve the most perfect twist out on type 4 natural hair each and every time. I'm going to walk you guys through each product and each step that I use to achieve the most perfect twist out. So whether you guys want to start taking care of your hair now in 2025 or taking care of your natural hair and wearing your natural hair more is on your vision board for 2026, I really hope you guys find this video helpful. I definitely want to do more styling videos here on my YouTube channel for natural hair, so I really hope you guys are ready because this is going to be the first of many, which I'm super excited about. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this perfect twist out each and every time, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get started with today's video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. I'm doing Vlogmas 2025, so you guys are getting new videos here on my YouTube channel almost every day and you don't want to miss out. So make sure you are subscribed, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we get started, I did want to let you guys know that I will have all of the products that will be mentioned in today's video down below in the description box for your ease of reference, for your ease of shopping. Whether you want to learn more about these products or go ahead and purchase them, you can do so down below in the description box. So make sure you guys utilize those links. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So here's my natural hair. I had it blow dry because I had my wig on the other day, and I know y'all probably like, girl, you just had the wig on last video. Yeah, the wig be coming on and off, but the natural hair is here to stay, okay babes? My hair was blown out for that, and this is what my hair looks like. I just had it in a bun for like the past day, and it's just wild and free, but we're gonna get it together. To do our twist out, here's everything that we're gonna use. So you are gonna need a brush to detangle your hair. The brush I'm using today is from Imania Beauty. You are going to need 4 butterfly clips in order to section your hair and hold your hair away as we go ahead and do the styling. You are gonna need your styling products. So to style my hair today, I'm gonna use the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse, as well as the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie. These two products are literally my go-tos. So the first thing we're gonna do is section our hair into 4 sections. When it comes to a twist out, you want to make sure that you are evenly applying the product to your hair. And I feel like the best way to do so is to section your hair into 4 and work with each quad at a time. And these sections don't have to be perfect at all, because at the end of the day, when we take our twist down, you're not going to see any parts except for your middle part. I don't mind a like shaky middle part. I feel like it honestly gives my hair more of a natural feel, a natural look. But if you prefer more of like a bone straight middle part, feel free to go ahead and make sure that part is perfect. But for me, baby, whatever my finger wiggles to do is what we get. We're gonna start off with this quad back here. So for each quad, I like to work with my hair in individual sections. So in the 2 quads in the back, I like to basically separate my hair into 3 rows, and on each row we are gonna do 2 twists. Oh, what in the So these sections are essentially the 3 rows that we're going to work in, and in each one of these rows I like to do 2 twists. So from each of our back quads we're going to get 6 twists, so 3 rows times 2. But I think that having a system of how many twists you do per row, it makes the process easier each time that you do it. And also I feel like I know the results I'm gonna get, because depending on the size of your twist will be the amount of wave or curl definition that you get. But for me, I like for my twist outs to give me more of like a voluminous, you know, carefree curl definition. It doesn't have to be anything too tight. I like it more loose and voluminous. We're gonna start off with this row in the back. So first I'm gonna go in with my curl smoothie. Real ones know that the Shea Moisture Curl Smoothie is that girl. Shea Moisture, if you guys are watching this, please never change your formula of her. Like, she's literally perfect, so good. So when it comes to applying product to each section, I like to start off with a little bit and then add more if needed. It's easier to add than remove. It's probably impossible to remove unless you're washing your hair, but start off with a little bit of product and go from there. And you want to make sure that you coat your hair from root to tip. This is super important. Make sure you're applying from the root to the tip. Don't just neglect the root and start mid shaft. Like, no, we need that product from the root to the tip, honey. So I'm taking a little bit of the curl smoothie and and I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm going in with littles, not lots. This curl smoothie moisturizes the hair so well. It's just like butter. It's literally butter for the hair. I love, love, love it. I've been using this for years, and I always get the big size now because I already know I'm gonna fly through these things. And then I'm gonna go ahead and layer the mousse on top of the curl smoothie. This mousse, baby, if you're gonna get any mousse for type 4 hair, whether you want to do a twist out, a perm rod set, a braid out, I'm telling you guys that this mousse is tea. I fly through these so quickly, and I will always repurchase it. I usually get it from Ulta whenever they have it on sale. I know Ulta has a 20% off coupon until Christmas Eve. So if you want to get this mousse or the curl smoothie, anything from Shea Moisture, you can shop it at Ulta using that 20% off coupon. I'm gonna go ahead and pump out 2 pumps of mousse. And I'm gonna layer that on top of the curl smoothie. And once again, I'm making sure to apply from root, y'all see that moisturized root? Yeah, to tip. The ends of our hair are the oldest parts of our hair, and they tend to be drier. So I always like to make sure I put extra mousse and curl smoothie on my ends so that we have a nice moisturized hair shaft. Okay, everything is moisturized. Y'all see that? Don't skip them roots, I'm telling y'all. So now that our hair is nice and moisturized, I'm gonna go ahead and split this row into 2 sections so that I can achieve my two-strand twist. So to do our two-strand twist, you're gonna separate that section into 2, and then you are basically gonna make sure you start twisting from the roots, and you're basically going to just twist down, making sure you secure that root, and just keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting. You want to make sure your twist is nice and taut. You don't want to have any air, any fluff in between. You're making sure your twist is nice and taut. This is very important. Once you are approaching the ends, not when you get to the ends, once you are approaching the ends, you're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of mousse, apply it to the ends, and then continue to twist. At the end of the twist, you want to ensure that your end gives you a nice juicy coil. That is when you know the twist out is going to eat down. So I twist all the way, and then I take the ends and wrap it around my finger like so. And as you guys can see, we have a nice moisturized coil at the end of our twist. Like, do you guys see this? Yeah. I'm gonna repeat these same steps on the next section. I'll turn around so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Approaching the ends, mousse, carry on. Twist coil around a fingertip, nice, juicy, and bouncy. So I know that some people may use one product for a twist out. I prefer to use these 2 together. Sometimes I'll do the curl smoothie on its own, but when it comes to the product that you apply more of to the ends of your hair, like remember I said when you're approaching the end, you want to apply a little bit more product and then continue to twist. You want to make sure that you use the last styling product that you use. So since we did the curl smoothie first and then the mousse, that's why we're using the mousse to re-moisturize our ends before we continue to twist. So I hope this makes sense, and in case you're using one product, 2, 3, 4, it gives you insight as far as what product you should be using to help them ends coil up. The ends coiling up is super key, you guys. Super, super key. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish twisting the back of my hair, and then I'm gonna come back for the front because you guys will be able to see it more. So I'm done twisting this quad of my hair, and y'all look how juicy the twist look. I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. But it's currently like 2 a.m. while I'm recording this video, so please forgive me, but I wanted to mention that before you start off with each section, you should detangle it. I already detangled my hair before, so that's why I wasn't doing it in the other section, but make sure you detangle each section first. And I also wanted to let you guys know that you can achieve a 2-strand twist out on blow dried hair. If you want like more length, I would recommend blow drying your hair on a cool setting, or you can do it on air dried hair, but definitely not on wet hair. You want to make sure your hair is some type of dried before you go in and do your 2-strand twist. So on days where I don't have my hair blow dried, I allow my hair to air dry after washing it. I let my hair air dry like 75% of the way, and then I'll go in and twist it usually. I love me a 2-strand twist out, y'all, and I really hope that you guys are taking notes so that y'all 2-strand twists could be popping in 2026 too, okay, sister? So I'm done twisting the back of my hair, and now we're gonna move on to the front. So in the front, what I like to do is I like to section this part off first. So like so. And in this section, we are gonna do 2 twists. We're gonna start off by detangling. When you detangle, you wanna make sure you start at the ends and work your way up to the root. Then I'm going in with the Shea Moisture Curl Smoothie, making sure to apply a generous amount from root to end. And then I'm following up with the mousse, 2 pumps, making sure to apply it from roots to ends. And specifically with the mousse, I like to make sure I like rake it in between my hair. Nice and moisturized. Now I'm gonna go ahead and separate it into 2 sections for our 2 twists. And I'm gonna start off with the front one, and I'm just going to twist. I'm gonna make sure I have a good grip on it. When it comes to the twist in the front of my hair and also the twist around our center part, I always say make sure you have a good grip on that root. But baby, when you get to them sections, the sections that people really gonna see, you wanna make sure you have a good grip on the root. And then apply a little extra mousse to the end. You can also pull taut throughout if you want. If you're unsure if your twist is tight enough, just pull taut. Twist until you get to the ends, and once you get to the ends, wrap it around your finger. Oopsie. You want to make sure you have a nice moisturized coil at the end of your twist. So we have our 2 twists on the side. Now with this center section, I'm going to separate it into 2 sections. So a front and a back. We're gonna start off with the back. And with this back section, this is going to end up being 2 twists. With this section, sometimes I do 2 twists, sometimes I do 3, depending on how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by detangling from ends to roots. Apply our curl smoothie. I feel like it's easier to apply the product in like these like larger sections. As we are just splitting these into 2 twists, I think it's easier to apply the product this way. But if you feel more comfortable, you can apply it to like each individual twist section. This is how I like to apply it. Making sure we have applied a generous amount to the roots. And I'm gonna start twisting. As far as the direction that you twist in, I feel like I usually twist backwards. Like I take the front section and go over the back section. I hope that helps if you guys have questions about what direction you should be twisting your hair in. I like to twist things back just because when you take your hair down, if you twist frontwards, it's going to be coming towards your face versus going away from your face. I feel like going away from your face just gives more of a flattering look, and also it allows to open up your face because your hair is already going to be big and voluminous, so you don't want it to be big and voluminous on top of your face, if that makes sense. Same like when you curl your hair with a flat iron or a curling iron. Whenever I do so, I always curl my hair away from my face. I feel like that gives the most flattering results. Approaching our end, so we're gonna apply a little bit more mousse. Twist, 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 and then coil the ends. Front section, we are basically gonna do 2 twists with this section as well. So we're gonna start off detangling. Come on, inches. Come on, inches. I also think that a lot of people usually ask me like, how do you grow your hair, or tips for hair growth? Baby, make sure your hair is moisturized, and just make sure that you are giving your hair time to breathe. Like, you cannot have box braids in for 3 or 4 consecutive months and expect to retain the hair growth while you had those braids in. Your hair needs time to breathe, and you also don't want to do like tension hairstyles back to back. So that's why when I do braids, I'm like, oh, I need to give my hair a break because I'm not doing braids month after month. I tried that last summer 2024, and my hair humbled me real quick and said, girl, what are you doing? 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 I will never ever do that again. And then we're gonna separate our hair into 2 sections. And when I do these, I like to do like a diagonal part versus a straight part as we've been doing. I have found that doing the diagonal part in this section of my hair gives me my desired volume when it comes to framing my face. I feel like a lot of styling, like hairstyling, is figuring out what fits your face frame, because if you have like a chubbier face versus a narrower face, you may have different preferences. So I'm taking the front and going back. You may have different preferences of what complements your face shape, but for me, I don't know, it's just something about this little diagonal part right here that just be doing it for me. I do a diagonal part in the front, and I love how my hair sits when I take it out. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. These twists in the front are like courtside, okay? It's like you get all the attention. Everyone is watching you. It's crazy to think that once upon a time I had a bang in the front, and now my front of my hair is basically like full length. I'm obsessed. This is how this front section came out. Nice and juicy. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this last quad off camera, and then I'm gonna show you guys how all of the twists came out. We're all done, guys. We are all done with the twists. with the twist. So we are done with all of our twists. We have 6 twists in each quad, so we have a total of 24 twists on the head. I know that's a common question that I get. It's like, how many twists do you do to achieve your twist out? 24, you guys. 24 twists. This is what it looks like. We're done with the twist, but we're gonna do our edges because the edges are just as important. So I'm gonna go ahead and flick these 2 back. And I'm going in with my Sacred Hair Restoring Drops. I went ahead and put a spray applicator on this. If you guys want to see where I got this from and how I did it, I will link that video up above in the cards. But I'm gonna take these drops and spray them across my hairline. These drops work. I know that that is everyone's question. It's like, do they really work? Do they really work? They retail for $56. They better work, but they do. I've been using them since August. Consistently sometimes, inconsistently at other times, I'm gonna be honest. They work to me, okay? To me, I have experienced that they work. I use them consistently, meaning I use them every morning and every night, and I have definitely seen a difference when it comes to the hair growth of edges. So I'm gonna massage that in a little bit. I do feel like having the sprayer on the bottle helps to make sure you are not using like too much product, because it is $56. You don't want to overuse it, okay babes? And then I'm going in with my hairnet. I get this from my local beauty supply store, and I love wearing this when I do twist outs, because with the twist outs, with any style you do to your natural hair, the most important thing when it comes to seeing the results that you want to get, achieving the results you want to get, is to make sure the hairstyle dries. So I know I'm gonna take this out probably tomorrow afternoon. It's already like 2 a.m. as I told you guys. So I'm going to put this on. With it having the net, it allows like air to get to my twist while I'm sleeping. And also I'm gonna do errands tomorrow morning and allow my hair to dry a little bit more as I'm out running out and about. And I also am going to the gym in the morning, so my hair will have plenty of time to dry while I'm outside tomorrow. But as I'm sleeping, I like to use this hair net to make sure my hair is also getting the opportunity to breathe as we are sleeping. Don't we look like the hottest lunch lady? Hello. And then I'm gonna put this scarf on top of it. This is a scarf that I just got from my local beauty supply store, and this is gonna help the twist kind of like stay in that downward position, because the way I be sleeping, baby, these twists will be crissing and crossing. So with this, it just makes sure everything stays back and down, and that is exactly what we want. Tie this bad boy up, and we are now ready for bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my beauty rest, and skin looks good. Skin looks the freak good. I'm gonna go ahead and get my beauty rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey my loves, it is the next day and we are about to take these twists down. I did go ahead and record my makeup for you guys, so that video will be on my YouTube channel before this video, so make sure you guys go check it out if you guys want details on the makeup look. And I'm gonna record like my whole outfit and everything for shorts, so make sure you guys stay tuned. But it is time to unleash the dragon. Not my hairnet is stuck to my outfit. We gotta cut this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. So we're gonna take the twists down. They are all dried. It is literally almost 24 hours later and the twists are dry. So to take the twist down, I usually start in the back and I just unravel the twist. And look at the curl definition, y'all. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just separate the twist where it naturally separates. Just run your finger from the root down and it will show you where it wants to separate. I don't separate my hair too much on day one because I want my twist outs to last a couple of days. So I just separate each like strand of the twist into 3 sections. Separating your twist gives you more volume. So if you see your twist out and you like, it's not looking that voluminous, baby, you need to separate them twists, okay? Nobody wants to leave the 2 strand as 2 strand. Like a 2 strand twist should equal 6 different parts once you take it down, because you're getting 3 strands from each twist. So separate, run, 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 run. It is key that you let your twists dry, because if they do not dry, they will not be able to do all of this. They won't be able to perform up to par. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm so excited, you guys. You guys, literally the most perfect twist out. Excuse me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, y'all need to follow these tips. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you guys. And I don't do any extra fluff. I literally just leave it like this. Let me make sure I took all the twists out. All of the twists are out, and this is the final hair. How do we feel? How do we feel? I really hope you guys found this video helpful, found the product recommendations helpful, the tips that I shared, the step-by-step process. I really hope that you guys found this video helpful and you guys have faith. Like in 2026, I'm taking care of my natural hair. I'm starting the year off with a trim, because y'all already know how I feel about trims. And I'm going to make sure that I moisturize my hair, drink my water, and mind my business. On a serious note though, I really hope you guys found this video helpful, and this video has encouraged and inspired you guys to take more care of your natural hair, try different styles with your natural hair. That's going to be my objective through these videos. So once again, this is the first installment, a 2-strand twist out, super simple, should definitely be in your arsenal for natural hairstyles that you can do easily, achieve within 24 hours. Comment and let me know the next style you guys want to see me try on my natural hair, or like show you guys to do on natural hair. We could do wash and goes, we could do perm rod sets, we could do flexi rods. Comment down below and let your girl know. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.